Welcome to another episode, Change Tomorrow Today. It's always a treat when a gentleman's meet. I'm your host, Al. This is part 2.
Man, y'all already know, man. I'm Ralph, baby. You know what I'm saying? We coming through with Fab, man. Fabio, a.k.a. my man, my dog, Lick Shots.
Lick Shots.
That's the artist, you know what I'm saying? But Lick Shots is more than just an artist, man. He's a really good person, bro. And I consider him a friend. I don't really consider most people friends. You know that.
Facts.
I don't get down like that with nobody. But
we ain't friendly, man.
Yeah, I consider him to be a friend, man, for more reasons than I can give. And it's not like he giving me anything or vice versa. It's just mutual. It's a mutual love and respect. And my man here, bro, he got he's a brand ambassador for Valon, as we mentioned before.
Shout out Vion.
And if you guys didn't catch part 1, this is part 2. If you guys, I would strongly suggest you go to part 1 to understand what we're going with part 2. Part 2, man, Lick, we want to go into the mentorship. I know we understand your upbringing, the things you've been through, the music early on, but we want to go past 23-year-old stage to where now you around some people you feel like, okay, they could be good mentors, right? When I'm in this room, I can sit down and I can soak up the game that I need to learn what I need to learn to move forward.
Right.
So break us down some mentors, you know what I'm saying, that you was around. You felt that there was people that was worth listening to.
Yeah, man, and I did. I got, you know what I'm saying? Because there is a thing, like even when you read Think and Grow Rich and, you know, the studies of Napoleon Hill, Andrew Carnegie, they talk about finding a mentor to do an apprenticeship under somebody that already arrived so they can show you the ropes and, you know, show you the game. And I did get lucky enough to come around that from coming the bad situation that I came out of on part 1.
Of course.
You know, I was able to get around some great minds that did some great things, you know. And I like to shout them out, you know what I'm saying?
Go do your thing.
You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, I like to shout out Valentino Moore, Nusap, you know what I'm saying? Because he showed us, you know, recording techniques, which was important.
Yes.
First and foremost, you know, how to record technique, you know what I'm saying? Your emphasis, how to pronunciate, you know, how to come correct on records and make sure it sound professional. Shout out to Cliff, you know what I'm saying? Cliff Harris, you know, he was my second manager too, and, you know, he was savvy, bro. Okay. He was very savvy, and he showed us the game. He showed us the business structure, you know, to rehearse, the mentality, media training.
The work ethic.
Yeah, the work ethic, the seriousness, you know, not to slack off. You know, he used to keep us away from the girls in Atlanta. Ain't let
that's a good thing,
He used to keep us away from that, like, nah. Because, you know, we were wild, bro. You got to think about it. My group named Beatdown Click. We wild, man. You know what I'm saying? So we were some wild boys. So, you know, they took us under their wing and they showed us, they formed us in a sense of being able to conduct ourselves in a professional way, even though we came from the bottom.
Right.
We were some ghetto kids with some ghetto dreams, with some ghetto cars, with some ghetto bras, you know what I'm saying? So, my bad, y'all. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. So I shout them out for that. Thank you to Cliff. Thank you to Tino. You know what I'm saying? Cliff's older brother is Missy Elliott's manager.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of game that, you know what I'm saying,
it's passed down.
Right.
Passed down.
A lot of things from Missy, you know, artistry and professionalism, you know what I'm saying, was passed on, you know what I mean, a lot of knowledge. Shout out to Larry, who was Foxy Brown's manager, because he used to sit down with us every now and then and give us some game, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So shout out to him too. He gave us very valuable lessons. And then shout out to DJ Blackout. You know, he took us under his wing. You know, he was Blackout Movement. This Is Why I'm Hot, Mims. Nicki's, Roman's Revenge. Eminem, Nicki Minaj.
Oh, okay.
You know, Dipset, Crunk Music, UGK, Cocaine. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Blackout.
Cocaine. I love that song. That song used to be one of my favorite songs. Only because the pimp, man, the pimp came on there, he killed
that piano, man.
Yeah, pimp.
You know what I'm saying? So
them chords, man. Yeah.
Blackout, man. You know, he's still family to me. You know, I still talk to him. You know what I mean? Blackout let us move in, bro. Got $1 million house, $1 million studio, mini circle house, private in Aventura, and he let us move in as Jets. You know what I'm saying? So he let us develop our craft. He's the one that gave us that first taste of this is how it is. You want to go pro? You want to be a professional artist? This is the life. You're going to record from sunrise to sundown. We're going to break your ears in. You know, it's a lot of phases, bro, that, you know what I'm saying, 30 minutes can't carry, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On developing your ear You know what I'm saying? Developing your
Takes
style.
time.
Yeah.
It takes work.
Oh,
Everything
yeah.
is work, man.
Yeah, tedious.
Hmm?
The tedious work nobody likes to do.
Yeah.
You feel me? So shout out to Black Eye. Shout out to Danny Boy Styles. You know what I'm saying? Danny Boy work with The Weeknd right now. You know what I mean? Danny Boy Styles was that dude, bro. He'll record us. He was the one that recorded us, you know. So I learned a lot of life lessons from Styles. You know what I'm saying? When it came to music, it came to development, it came to character, and it came to women.
Man, you need to stop being modest, man. Get to it, man. I'm talking about the game, man. Come on, man. Stop.
Then shout out. Now,
Come on,
now we
man.
moving up. All right, so let's get
to the game.
Let's turn up.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Come on, man. Sprinkle it, man.
You know, but then you know what I'm saying? Shout out to E-Mix too. I gotta give him a shout out because we started together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you know, we went after this hip hop dream together. You know, he was older than me, he was already advanced, and I already was that hip hop kid. So I latched on, I'm like, let's go. So I ran with him. You know what I'm saying? So then we ran with MMG. Shout out Rose, man. Shout out the big boss, man. You know what I'm saying? Because being around Ross and Khaled, that's what really gave me that self-made. It don't matter. Anything is an excuse. Wake you up and go get it. Whether you sick or not, whether it's a hurricane outside, let's go get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What you waiting on? You feel me? So that mentality, deeper than rap, that was really the real life-changing experience right there. Was deeper than rap.
I like that album.
You
That
know
was
what I
one of
mean?
my favorite albums from Rick
Yo,
Ross. Right.
that work ethic that Khaled and Ross got. You know what I'm saying? They don't play, man. They don't play, and we couldn't play. Like he said, if you run, hold on. You better hold on, because shit, my bad, y'all, it's going 1,000 miles an hour. That train going 1,000 miles an hour, and you got to keep running. It's a marathon. It's a race of many races. You know, I learned from them was the most powerful things that gave me that character, which is that, you know, yo, we climbing this mountain and I ain't got no shoes. My feet tore up, boy. These rocks burning, boy. This sun hitting hard. This rain ain't stopping. Leopard keep chasing me, man.
It's always an excuse. It's going to be something that always going to have an
Always.
obstacle, but you got to train the mind to not focus on the obstacle.
You got to have that warrior spirit. You know what I'm saying? You got to have not only a warrior spirit, but what I believe in, you know, and everybody different, but what I believe in is having the spirit of a conqueror. You feel me? So having the spirit of a conqueror. Like, we ain't just come here to
play.
Yeah, to make a little noise.
We came to win.
Came to take
over.
this planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me? What Elon Musk at? You know what I'm saying? We trying to take over Earth now. We want to see what's up with the moon.
Let's go to Mars, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Let's go. We're going to take it over from Elon.
Right.
It's our Mars now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's that mentality, you know, that I attained from them, which was, you know, I thought I had one mountain. Then when I came around them boys, I realized when you get to the top of the mountain, there's another mountain.
to climb. There's another mountain.
And then another one.
It don't stop.
And another one. You feel me? But then after you get to the last mountain and you look down, there's going to be a nation of people waiting for you to come lead them. You get what I'm saying? So that's the mentality it gave me of aiming even higher. I thought I would aim higher. I thought I aimed high. You know what I'm saying? When I was with Black Eye Movement, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta. I mean, aiming high is what got me there.
Right.
But then when I got around these boys, I was like, oh, I'm not looking high enough. I was looking at the moon. I need to look at Venus. You feel me? I need to go for Venus. How can I get a ship to handle the ride from here to Saturn? I was just thinking, I just got to go from here to the moon, you know. And if I get halfway, I'm good. Nah. So it gave me that extra oomph, that extra strength, and that extra difficulty to know, like, it's going to take everything you got plus more. That was the reality. Everything you got plus more. And then I gave it everything I got. And of course, it's challenging, man. It's challenging when you come from being a statistic to how am I going to take over Miami? Damn. How am I going to make, boy, I need 100 bands, boy. I need 20,000. I don't even got $5. You know, an average person who not, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a lot of things within self that you got to have a sense of urgency, a sense of desire, a sense of having your mind made up, man, where it's like, it's either life or death.
Yeah.
There is no retreat. Either we do this or we die, and that's it.
Yeah.
Now, when you have that state of mind,
It ain't going back. It ain't no failing in that type of mindset. You know, one of the most important things, because I'm a reader, man, one of the most things I always keep in mind is when you're embarking on a journey, right? It's gonna take a team.
right?
It's a team
Yeah.
effort. It's not one person.
Right.
No way one person can achieve anything.
Right.
But you always have to have the right minds around you,
Yeah.
right? Because you have one person that's a visionary, right? That's the person
Yeah.
with the vision.
The vision. Yeah.
Then you might have the person that knows how to execute the vision.
Right. Right. You
Right?
Yeah.
You have the executioner,
The execution.
right?
Yeah.
Then you have another person that might be the motivator
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that keeps the spirit on high.
The morale. Right.
Because you rarely could find somebody that can fit all the molds. And if you do, then you're not a team, bro.
Right.
But when you have a team, an evenly yoked team,
Right.
everything is so much easier.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
Now, this is the problem with a lot of us. When I say us, I'm talking about our culture, our people.
Mhm.
Nobody wants to play a role.
Mm-hmm.
People want to cross the roads.
Yeah. Everybody want to be a chief.
Mhm.
Chief, but they don't understand. The way that I view life, bro, we all grown men. We all men.
Yeah.
There is no chief.
Right.
But you do have roles as far as what's what.
Specialties. Yeah.
Yeah.
A specialist.
So whatever you're great at,
Right.
you focus on that
Bring that to the table.
table. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right,
And then
for
it's
sure.
gonna make the journey.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure you being around Khaled and Ross, you learn that.
Oh, absolutely.
There's roles.
Yeah.
And those roles are to be played by who fits those roles.
Yeah.
You know,
They're competent.
and there's no cross.
Yeah, there's no cross.
Yeah.
There's none of that, man. There's no personal feelings. There's no, oh, he's
Ego. There's no ego.
Yeah, you know, and just the immature trash, you know what I'm saying, that's out here a lot when you coming from the bottom, where it's like, why he getting the shine?
Mhm.
Why Ralph is the villain now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why everybody like him, but nobody wanna like me, and you know what I'm saying?
See,
It's like-
that's the ego.
It's weak.
That's the mind and the
ego,
ego
right.
playing with you.
Right.
Because I tell people when God have something for you,
yeah.
He's gonna find a way to create a wedge between
Yeah.
what's taking place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's gonna be a wedge there, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be confusion. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And those are the times where you gotta, like a magnet, you gotta come back together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, because otherwise you're gonna sink.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like they say, to be a great general, you got to be a great soldier.
True.
So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's real life. It's like, you know what happens too, man. And we're gonna get into that.
Yeah, of course.
Whereas like a lot of people, a lot of humans, they don't understand how this world thing works, how the real world works, where there is consequences for your actions, where there is things will happen to you if you choose to make that left turn. There is no bucking. There is no, I'm gonna do this crazy thing here, or I'm gonna do this, this foul move.
And it's all good.
And why do I gotta pay for that? But that don't mean that I gotta suffer for it. Like,
karma.
it's delusional.
Karma.
Yeah, because the world don't care how we look. The world don't care about.
There's
none
no
of that.
favoritism with
Right,
the world.
right.
Yeah.
The world court,
Yeah.
and that's
Well, not the universe.
yeah. There
The
you go.
universe don't play that game.
Yeah.
There's no
Ain't no
favoritism.
favoritism.
There's no I like him more than I
Right.
like you. I'm a spare. Nah, you gonna suffer.
You gonna eat
yeah,
it.
yeah. You gonna eat
Yeah.
this.
You gonna
yeah.
eat it today, tomorrow, or later. But you gonna eat it.
That's true.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
You gonna eat it,
Yeah.
whether you want to or not. It's gonna force it in your mouth. So
Yeah,
you might
yeah.
as well
You might as well try to do the right thing by people, man.
accept it. You know what I'm saying, and learn from it. So yeah, man. It's not a joke.
You know, knowing you for so many years, bro, and we have a lot of conversations. And one thing I've noticed about you, man, you a lot of time you speak things into existence, right? We do that a lot.
No.
We tend to do that a lot. Yeah, we do that a lot. And I remember, man, when Bel Air came out, before Bamboo, Bel Air came out.
Yeah.
And one of the things you used to always say, man, I'm gonna get with, I don't remember the name exactly, but with these people, man.
Right.
And one day I'm gonna represent this brand. I'm gonna do
Right.
this. I'm gonna do that.
Remember that, bro?
I remember that conversation. We used to have those conversations a lot.
Like 2011.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's when I first met you.
That's
When
like
you came, when you
12
walked.
years ago.
That's when
Yeah.
you walked into the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we sat down in the waiting area.
Yeah.
So he just walked in by accident.
No, never accident.
Okay.
He actually booked
A session?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
okay.
what I always do, the first session that's booked by a new client, I always make it a priority to actually sit down and talk to the person to kind of get the energy and the mind state,
Yeah.
what they trying to accomplish, and then I relay it to my engineer.
Oh,
I bring
okay.
the engineer in and I let them know this is the vision, this is what they want to do. Because
Yeah.
I don't want people just come in just like
yeah,
us.
yeah,
Yeah,
I know what
crazy,
you mean,
right.
bro.
Yeah,
makes-
what sound you going for,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I relay and we sit down, boom, we execute. But when I met him, we came in the studio, we sat down and what was supposed to be like a good 10, 15-minute conversation,
Yeah.
it just, we just kept talking, you know, and it ain't stopped since, you know.
Yeah.
But he used to always talk to me about Bel Air and stuff like that before Bel Air was even popular.
Right before it took off.
Yeah, he's like,
yeah.
man, one day
The
I'm gonna
early
represent
stages.
the brand. Yeah, I'm gonna represent I'm gonna have my own thing. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna make sure I bring it back. And
Yeah.
sure enough,
Man,
we're in 2023,
wow.
and you're a brand ambassador for Valon.
Wow.
Valon is also with Bel Air, Bamboo,
Yeah.
right?
Bamboo, Vion. So it's French, you feel me?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The Vion, you know,
A
Vion.
villain. He's the
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit
Villains.
about it. Tell us a little bit about
So
it.
this is a liqueur, you know what I'm saying? It's a liqueur.
It's different from liquor. He says liqueur.
Yeah,
Liqueur.
yeah. So a liqueur is like falls into the same category as a Grand Marnier.
Man, listen here, man. You
It's
know,
like a Grand Marnier. You know, it's like a it's a mixer. You know what I mean? What they consider a mixer, but the thing is, this is so rich and so high potent quality. It stands up on its own.
listen,
You know what I'm
brother, listen.
saying?
Let's break it down for you. Me and Al, the way we drink, well, liqueur.
The liqueur.
You boys that refuse to age up and become men that's dressed like a little boy with your pants to your behind, you are liquor. You're malt liquor. You're a beer can. You're not even you're like Hennessy or what E&J.
Jesus, man.
You're E&J. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead, break it down for them, brother.
So yeah, man, this is named after Francois Villon. You know
The
what I'm saying?
villain.
It's a Frenchman. Yeah,
He's a villain.
man.
He's a villain,
man.
yeah.
Game runner, number one, number one.
Scam artist. Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean? Yeah. So you know, so this is for the hustlers. You know, like the boss says, man. He says, "My dog's hungry, but we ain't thirsty." You feel me?
He got that liquor for it. He got that liqueur.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You ain't never heard of, like, think about it. We ain't never heard of a liqueur you can sip on your own and be like, yo, I like this. This stand up to, I'm not even going to say the competitors.
You don't got it. You
You
don't
feel
got
me?
it. You don't got it.
But this compared to cognac is like, I'd rather drink this. Now that I'm accustomed to tasting this, when I taste anything else, it's disgusting. It's too rough. It's too sharp on the edges. It's like, this is just smooth, man. You know, we trying to keep it smooth, keep the
Yeah,
player light,
yeah,
you know.
yeah,
I got you,
You
bro.
know, we
I
trying
got
to,
you.
you know, a
Yeah,
little,
yeah.
you feel me? So, so yeah, Vion, man, it's a lifestyle.
How you was able to become an ambassador for
So back to that conversation where we manifest, you know what I'm saying? So since 2011, so I remember them times. 2011, you know, was trying to get a liquor behind me, behind my brand, behind the alcohol brand to get behind me, to get behind my brand, you know. I'm known as Fabio, that's my real name, you know, but I'm also known as Lick Shots, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I wanted to get I always wanted to manifest an alcohol, a major to step behind and sponsor the brand. So, you know, first it started as a strategy, as a vision, as a plan, as a dream. And then as time went on, you know, I was just trying to figure it out. Like, I'm going to get this, man. How can I get this, man? What I got to do. So what I end up doing is I end up getting into the liquor business back in 2015.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I got into the liquor business, man, because, you know, alcohol is a drug. It's a legal drug. So I don't want to sound messed up. You know, it's legally trapping. That's what it is, you know? You don't got to watch your back trapping liquor, but you do if you ain't.
following the regulations, bro.
Right, because remember, Al Capone made his money off of liquor.
Yeah.
He only sold alcohol.
No, he did more than that, but majority
Right,
of
but, you know,
the
But
prohibition.
during
you know?
prohibition, yeah.
Yeah, during prohibition, you know, that was one of his major things. Of course, racketeering.
Yeah, you know.
And then the other,
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? But alcohol is a drug. So it's like, when I stepped into this, I was like, yo, like, it's the same thing as, you know, something quick dove. Like, okay, well, I break down 28 to, you know.
But why the alcohol industry business?
Because it's money, it's lucrative, it's a legal drug. Drugs make money. So I was like, damn, I could do this. And there isn't a cap. There isn't a cap to how much I can make. You get what I'm saying? So this brought money. Like, you know, as long as you learn. I went to school for it. I ain't just, you know, jump off the porch and just, I'm just going to do this. Like, you remember.
Yeah,
You know, I went
yeah.
to school. I learned. I educated myself how this worked because I ain't know nothing about liquor and stuff like that. Fast forward, man, I became good at what I'm at because of the character and, you know, the ethic that I've been was instilled in my character since young. So, you know, anything, not to brag, but anything I put my hands on, I turned to excel in.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Because of that character. So I started to excel. First year of selling liquor, you know, I started taking orders, doing the orders now for the businesses. So then that's how I found that, you know, I could get to Bel Air, was through Republic National, which is, you know, a distributor in the U.S. that, you know, liquor's a monopoly. Only so much people you can get it from.
Okay.
So then I set up the meeting, man. I told my rep, like, wait, hold up. You said, what, Bel Air? Oh, yeah, man, I get the rep. Yeah, tomorrow. And they sent them in, you know what I'm saying? Back in 2017, they sent them in, and, you know, they came in. I placed the product into an establishment. I brought Bel Air into the establishment where I was at the time. And then I started to build that relationship. And I told them, like, yo, man, you know, I come from this. I come from that. I know these people. These my peoples. They, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they were like, yeah? I'm like, yeah. Made one phone call. Hey, man, this guy said that he died. Yeah, he did. Official. You feel me? So then in 2017, I started making drinks with Bumbu rum.
I remember Bumbu Rum.
When Bumbu first came out, I probably was one of the first bar guys here in South Florida that was like, I'm gonna specialize in creating drinks for this. And I started to push it. You know what I'm saying? So then I went from, you know, order a 2 to order a 6 to order 12 bottles a month. Because, you know, what I like to do is I like to create drinks that nobody got. Like, usually I'll have drinks nobody got in America.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's my edge. So then I create a fan base on there. You know, customer come in, they like that taste, and then they always keep coming back. Yo, let me get that Bumbu lick. You know? Let me get that Bumbu ginger lick.
So that's how this relationship came to be.
So, yeah, so I started to, you know, start creating drinks for Sovereign brand products, you know what I'm saying? Which is Bel Air. Bel Air's the champagne, you know, but the mother company, the umbrella's called Sovereign Brands.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? So then, yeah, I started to do that. Started to, you know, just keep putting in that work, Went to Houston, Texas during COVID. Shout out DJ Kiati, Houston Rocket DJ. Then we did the Bel Air Ladies Night, Thursday night, you know what I mean? Bel Air showed me love. They gave me the low-key price on the bouteille, on the bottle, and I started selling bottles for the low that nobody in the state of Texas could do. And we killed the North Side. You feel me? We used to have lines outside the door. We started going viral on Facebook because of how crazy our parties was. And this is a restaurant. We had that thing looking like take one. You know? So then that helped me. Then I tried to do more propositions. You know, I just kept bringing to the table, supporting, kept bringing to the table because I knew what I wanted to do. Example, same story of the guy who wanted to work with Thomas Edison and Think and Grow Rich. Who thought his way into working
to a business
partnership
with,
with, right.
Yeah.
So it's the exact same.
He took a job and then became a partner.
It's the exact same.
You know what? Now that we have the story of Alon, you become the ambassador. I want to go into black culture, man.
Let's do it.
Right? Because you grew up around it.
Yeah,
you was raised in it.
Yeah.
So what's your thought on black culture?
Well, the way I see it is like this, man. If it wasn't for the culture, I'd just be a statistic.
Okay.
I'd just be another kid out here, you know. Certain things I can't say on camera yet. Once, you know, it's out the way, then I'll be able to say it. You know what I mean? But if it wasn't for the culture, man, I would never be here. I would never be a somebody. I would have never been, you know, I would have never had a way to not be able to get a 9 to 5, not be able to finish college, not to be able to get a degree, not to be able to do all these things, you know what I'm saying? But the culture gave me away.
Okay.
So, you know, first and foremost, I'm grateful for that. You feel me? Because if that didn't exist, man, I just wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here now at all. So I do love that about it. It made me tough. It showed me how to fight. It showed me how to be a man. It showed me how to be responsible. It showed me how to stay away from, it showed me what not to do and also what to do, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So certain things I do see, I ain't doing that. I ain't into that. I don't mess with that. I'm straight off that. But I like this. I learned from that. I could do this. You get what I'm saying?
The positive side.
Yeah. And I was raised by Haitian culture. I was raised by Haitians.
Okay.
You feel me? So to me, that's the most loyal people I've ever had in my life is Zoes. Because it was the Zoes who stood up for me when it was time to ride. It was the Zoes who was like, yo, Fab, you can stay over here. You ain't got nowhere to go. It was the souls that said, who did what? Who trying to do what? Go check them boys. It was the souls who defended my life and put their life on the line. I haven't met much people that'll do that. You get what I'm saying? So black culture showed me a lot. It raised me. I wasn't raised by Spanish people. Let's get that straight. I wasn't raised by, you know, white people. Let's get that straight. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by black culture, period. Whether they like it or not, I'm high yellow, call it what you want to call it. It is what it is, you feel me? And nobody could take that from me. So, you know what I mean? It made me who I am.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I met an older cat, man, when I used to work at this one spot. Old Bahamian dude named Tom, 52 years old. Me and my brother, because me and my brothers, we all the same, you know? And you know me, bro, you know? So it's like, old man came up to me. He's like, you know what I noticed about you and your brother? I was like, what's that, man? You were raised by a black man. I said, yeah. I said, what make you see that? It's like, because you got a black spirit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Whether y'all like it or not, I could care less. Write on the comments, go ahead, hate. I'm going to try out. Straight up. So yeah, it's like that, man. You know, as far as negative, I can't really say, you know, like we talk about this, you know, but as far as the negatives of it, man, of course, you know, is we live in a worldly world full of sin.
Yeah.
So sin was praised. Sin was worship. Evil was worship. You know, like we talk about. So everything that's wrong is glorified, and everything that's wrong is right. Wrong is the new right. Bad is the new good. Disloyalty is the new loyalty. This love is the new love. So everything that's, you know, it to me it's deep, man, because I come from the, you know, being in the business gave me a different view on what the world is too, because I learned how entertainment uses what the world is to they know how to create like a gumbo out of all this stuff and to like make it real potent and sell it to you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like the ratchetness. Right now, if we look at TV, what's famous? Gossip, screaming, fighting, drama, gossip, screaming, fighting, drama. That's all everybody wants to see. All these chicks, that's all they want to see. You know what I'm saying? That's all they entertain. That's all they're interested in. It's the toxic. So the toxic I'm not cool with. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like we talk, you know, we all got a choice. It's human nature. To me, it's a flesh thing of the world. You know, if you godless, then you're going to love what godless things are. If you godless, if you don't got God in your life, you're going to love the evil. You're going to be attracted, seduced to the evils of the world. That's going to be your thing. That's your go-to. Yeah, blood, drama, destruction, you know, everything bad. And that I don't like that. I don't rock with that. I don't respect that. So I don't like that, you know, but I see it as a world thing. Like, this world's evil, bro.
Yeah.
And to change that, man, you know, every man that try to change that, they kill us.
You're right. You're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? So I just learned how to maneuver through the manure in the sewers that I grew up in. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. Maneuvering through the manure in the sewers that we grew
That's
up
all
in.
it is. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
So either you with the manure and you like how it tastes and you like how it smell and you love putting it on you, or you're like, that's disgusting. Which person are you?
Man, listen, I'm not really. I don't. Black culture for me, man, is not. I
I already know.
Yes,
man.
go
I
ahead and
know how
say
you
it, bro.
feel,
Say it, bro.
Yeah,
it's to me, man. It's a complete waste of time, bro. And I know people try to glorify it, make it seem like, you know, without it we wouldn't be here. I think it's because of it why we're in the circumstance that we're in. You know, I think we lost our way.
Yeah.
You know, we
spiritually dead.
yeah, you spiritually dead, and we lost the most important thing that God gave to us, which is love.
I agree with that.
Black culture is it promotes everything that's wrong within our community.
Yeah, especially nowadays.
Yeah, you know, like it's like I could be the grimiest, most hateful, dreadful
Greenest.
person in the world, and you're gonna hold me up as a champion of the people.
Right.
Yeah, I think the arts is no longer the arts of it is missing. Because if you take it back, man, when hip hop was first started in what 78, I believe,
Yeah.
with Sugar Hill, right?
Yeah.
Like you mentioned in part one, the video, you mentioned the 4 elements of hip hop, right? The break dancing, the graffiti, just the arts of it.
Yeah.
You know, when I watch certain videos, right, it was camaraderie. You know, people came together as
It was a
one.
message. It was a message.
Right.
Yeah, it was a
Right. It was a
message.
message that was being
Yeah.
promoted, positive message
There
that
you
was
go.
being promoted.
And it was a way of
communicating.
communicating as well.
I could have said,
Right,
yeah, absolutely,
right,
good point.
right.
I could have said
You
that,
know,
yeah.
so
The
now,
message.
yeah, exactly.
I don't like
So,
the message now.
Yeah, I don't like the message.
Well,
so
well,
moving,
there's no message.
fast forward now, it's like, what is the message?
There is no message.
Pop,
no
pill,
message.
get a perk.
There's
Right.
no
Get
message,
murked.
man. And
Right.
I say for myself, being a father or uncle or brother or whatever, when I'm watching it, you know, I have children, and I say to myself, you know, what's funny? This female that promotes everything that's wrong with the culture, she says my daughter would not be involved or take place in what's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that
But
was
then,
good.
the funny thing to me is this, right? She actually thinks she can control that. You're creating an atmosphere that she's gonna have to live and grow in.
That's right.
But then you think she won't partake in it.
Mhm.
What you think karma's gonna escape you?
Right.
right.
The curse.
It's gonna escape your home. You're damaging other people's kids. But in your mind, you think yours is gonna be different.
Unscathed.
How?
Yeah.
If every kid your child comes across is damaged, you don't think yours is gonna be.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
It's almost like, man, like the intelligence doesn't exist.
Mhm.
You know, majority of our people, they just think about the now. The end justifies the mean. The money. As long as I'm getting the money, it don't matter to me.
Yeah.
I don't care what's yeah.
Morals is gone.
Yeah.
She gonna let it blow. She don't care how I got it.
You see what I'm saying? But money don't justify everything to me,
It
man.
don't.
Morals and values and
Values,
everything.
Principles.
Yeah, it's more important than that, man, because we're trying to raise a nation,
Yeah.
a broken nation at that.
Mhm.
You can't do that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You know, with the culture that's been created,
No.
murder,
Mhm.
you know,
Mm.
suicide,
Prostitution.
pimping,
Sorry.
pimping, all that, bro. All that falls into that, bro. Everything that's wrong falls into that one gumbo pot. And then certain of us, we like to pick and choose the hat that fits us
Yeah,
to
right.
make it like it's okay.
Right.
But if it's wrong, it's wrong, bro.
Yeah, straight up.
If you with it, say I'm with it.
Mhm.
But
Right.
if it's wrong, it's wrong.
That's
you
true.
can't pick and choose.
Yeah.
Say that's wrong. But since I like this, I like that. It's all right.
Like a
That's true.
cherry picker.
That's
Yeah,
true,
you can't
true,
do that,
true,
bro.
true, true, true.
Wrong is wrong and right is right.
Yeah,
we got to keep it all the way funky with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. It's a lot.
And
of
I
bad,
feel like
bro.
black culture, man, is my opinion, and no disrespect, it's a waste of time. It started off as something that was beneficial to us,
With a message.
that could help us elevate and be and build together.
Right.
Then it became destruction.
It's- yeah.
Yeah.
You know, destruction to where now people are so into themselves you can't even conversate with them. You know, you can't tell them, you know, this is wrong
Mhm.
without them snapping at
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
You know, you
Defending the, or bypassing failure of accountability, looking in the mirror and accepting, like, I ain't gonna lie, I was wrong on that. Yeah, that's gone.
we behave like cavemen, and we never lived in a cave.
Cave. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We can't even have a conversation. Two brothers can't have a conversation, a disagreement, and come up with a good solution
Yeah.
and shake hands and hug.
Mhm.
We got to
Yeah.
go to violence.
Mhm.
Two women can't sit down and have a conversation
Yeah.
in disagreement without them wanting to fight and call each other out names.
Try to
that's
cost
true.
you more
Also,
pain.
too, if you think about rap beefs back in the 70s, 80s, you know, they didn't take it to the streets. You know what I'm saying? They took it to the booth.
It was a
Right.
fun
Silence.
thing,
It
but
was a battle,
It was a
and
battle.
a b-boy battle.
That's right. That's
yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
but my thing
Right.
with us, with our culture is, why is everything a competition?
Mhm.
Like how is it that I'm running the same race that you're running, but then you're my competitor? You're not my competitor.
Mhm.
You see, the person that owns the race, the stadium, that's my competitor.
That's true.
Mhm.
We're trying to get to a level to where we can own the stadium.
Mhm.
So how is it that the next man that's running next to me trying to get to the finish line. He's my competitor.
Trying to push you out the way.
It's like you said, man, when you got with Ross and DJ, you learned I was thinking small. I thought I was thinking big.
Yeah.
See, a lot of these jokers that's in this music industry, that's in this entertainment world, they think they thinking big. That's my competitor.
Right.
But like Ali said, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go fight. You my oppressor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You the one that's keeping me down. It's not them people in that other country we going to war with. It's you. So Al is not my competitor. Milk Dud ain't my competitor. Fab ain't my competitor. You know what I'm saying? It's the people that's running the show that's my competitor.
Yeah.
The puppeteers,
You feel me?
the principalities,
You know,
of
so-
high places.
Yeah.
No disrespect to I love black. I'm black. I love it. I love being black. But I don't dig the culture at all, man.
Yeah, especially nowadays.
Yeah,
man.
I don't dig it, man. I don't take pride in it.
Yeah, I don't see no positives in it right now. I don't. I really don't.
Right now, I don't like it, bro, because, you know, I come from them times, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like back in them times, you know, like when Lil Jon and them, you know what I'm saying? Like Atlanta, man, that's a beautiful black city, man. Like,
Yeah, trust me, I
I
know.
ain't, yeah, because
It's nice
you know
city.
how we are in Miami. We in the club, we don't dance no more. We better just post up on the meat mug. I went to Atlanta, man. Everybody in the club was two-stepping. The gangsters to the well-dressed to every single woman. It was a music video with no cameras, putting girls on their shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like family when you went out there and you was in the clubs, you know what I mean? That together unity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for sure, I agree with that. And that's one thing I could have said too. I agree on this. There is no message. This message ain't no message right now. You know, and getting their feelings, I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying?
What they say, do or die will.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
follow no laws of God. You
They
know?
live, yeah. There's you know, nobody believe in God anymore, man. You see what it is, man. They hate Jesus. That's how I look at it. If a person hate Jesus, what would they? How they gonna love you, respect you? If you hate that man, how they think about what they'll do to you? If that's how you feel, like you said, thyself, and everybody's for self. You're absolutely right. You know, thanks for pointing that out, because yeah, that's the things I don't like.
Yeah.
If they, you know, in this whole thing, I'm a god. I'm a god. You know, God, man. What's wrong with you, man? We'll mop you right now, man.
Yeah,
Break,
it's
you know
true.
what I mean?
That's
Then
true.
what God you gonna be after? You feel me? Like all that is to me, it's just this false sense of reassurance.
It's a lack of confidence. That's
There
what
you
it
go.
is. You try to make up for things when you lack something.
An inferior complex.
Yeah.
That's like
what it is.
inferiority. You feel me? I
Because
feel
God,
inferior.
God never dies. We flesh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
We're
Yeah,
made
yeah.
in the image of,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that's where the confusion comes from. We do have a godlike ability, which is whatever the mind can conceive and
The
believe.
mind can-
it can,
Yeah.
That's the godlike power we have.
Right, right.
Where we can see it in here and make it real.
Yeah.
That's the power we have.
Well, you want to break it down for them. You got the big G and you got the small G. You're a small G.
You're a small G.
You're a small G,
You're not a
man.
god,
Tighten up, man. You just a little
But,
small G.
Man, listen, brother, we appreciate you coming through, blessing us today, man. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
With the love, you know, breaking down
Appreciate you,
Yeah,
Fabio.
the things that you've have learned throughout this life, this thing called life, the journey and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you coming through, bringing the brand, you being a brand
Sure.
ambassador. You know, showing the people your, we say, how do you pronounce it?
Vion.
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 Vion. And once again, we want to remind you, youngins, man, if you are under the age of 21, we ask that you do not drink. And if you are over the age of 21, we ask that you do it responsibly. You know your limits and enjoy yourself as always. It's always a pleasure to come here and kick it with you guys, to talk to you guys, to bring dope interviews and dope views between Al and myself. We love y'all. We missed y'all. We back. We ain't going nowhere. We going to keep pushing, man. And Al, man, anything you want to tell the people, brother?
Please subscribe and hit the like button.
Like button and don't forget to share, man.
And also drop your comments as
Drop
well.
your comments, man.
We love to comment. We love to conversate with you guys, man. And I like we said, we're not doing this for us. We're doing this for we. We have
For
a
the
we
people.
mentality. We want to make sure we elevate the people and we kick bread and break bread with y'all and kick game. So as always, man, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. Lick, thank you very much, brother.
Thank you,
It's
man.
always a
Thank you, guys.
pleasure.
Also,
Thank you,
too,
Fabio.
Lick, if the people want to reach you about, how they can
On this, on
this.
Beyond.
Yeah. Do you have an IG you want to drop?
Yeah, man. Just check me out on IG. It's at LIKSHOTS. LIKSHOTS. Lick Shots, man.
And if you
Just,
want to give them your number too, man, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, you know, y'all can hit me up, man. You know, anything business related. You got any events, anything you want me to sponsor? This is what we do. We sponsor. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
So if you got a private mixtape release party, anything, man, anything that's dope,
Yeah.
you know, classy, rich, luxurious, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You can hit me up, man. You can holler at me. I'll give you my email. It's likbdc@gmail.com.
There you go.
You know,
There you go. Y'all hear it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all want you know, the representative to
Yeah.
come and show up with the what do you call it?
the Vion.
The
Vion.
Vion.
The Vion,
You know, I'm
man.
sorry, it's French. You know, I should be better at it. But the Vion. Just holler at Lick, man. Holler at Fabio, and he's gonna come and show y'all love.
Yeah.
As always, man, we appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for the love. Blessings unto y'all, man. Remember, whatever you're going through, it's only momentarily. We got to change tomorrow today. So that means we'll get up off your butt and change it, brother. Huh? Ain't nobody going to do it for you. Blessings, man.
Peace.
Appreciate y'all.
You.
You cannot take my mind. You cannot take my heart. You cannot take my soul. You cannot take my goals. You cannot stop my time. You cannot stop my grind. What's mine will always be mine. I was born to be a fighter, left alone in the fire. Had no one to come and save me. Had to learn I have to save me. Mama always told